said the alien female student to the lonely human nerd. HFY, story, ***, Elias. Trent had always known he didn't quite fit on the Chiron Exchange campus, floating university orbiting the blue-green exoplanet Athalis. Humans were still new in the wider Galactic coalition. Most species admired them for their adaptability and chaotic creativity, but others weren't sure what to make of a species that laughed in danger and ate spices strong enough to incapacitate half the galaxy. Elias didn't represent humanity's best social confidence. Either he was, in every sense, a lonely nerder, quiet physics major who preferred star map puzzles and late-night hololectures over parties. Back home on Earth, he'd been the awkward kid. Here, surrounded by 1,000 alien cultures, he was practically invisible to everyone except her. Her name was Sorella of Clan Iruven, second year, xenobiology student. One of the Varantol, blue-skinned, luminous like moonlight passing through water. The Varant were known for their devastating beauty, their melodic voices, and their habit of asking questions very directly, because ambiguity did not exist in their culture. For 2 months she had sat behind Elias in xenophysics class. For 2 months she had watched him, and for 2 months Elias had assumed she was staring at the back wall, or looking past him at something more interesting. Because why would anyone, let alone a Varan, focus on him? But Sorella was staring at him, studying him, and planning something. Strange invitation had happened on an evening when Elias stayed after class to fix his malfunctioning datapad. His professor had already left, lights dimming to night mode. A soft chime echoed. A scent like ocean mist filled the room. Sorella stepped inside. "Human Elias," she said. Elias froze. Yes. I require assistance. A matter of biological confusion." He blinked. Biological what? She clasped her hands behind her back, glowing markings along her arms pulsing with nervousness. The interspecies social protocols. I have studied them extensively. Still, there is uncertainty. Elias nodded slowly. Okay, what do you want me to help with? Sorella stepped closer, far closer than any Varan normally would, unless you were family. "Human Elias," she said with a tone of complete sincerity, "are you going to have intercourse with me?" Elias's brain shut down. His soul left his body. The datapad slipped from his hand and clattered on the desk. I what?" he squeaked, voice breaking into 3 different registers. Sorella tilted her head, confused. "Is that not the correct phrasing? Human courtship studies indicate direct communication is valued. You are a solitary male. I am a mature female. We share compatible biology in 82% of categories. This seems appropriate." Elias turned bright red. "No. I mean, I'm not. I didn't. We don't." He inhaled violently. "Why would you even ask me that?" She blinked slowly, as if the answer was obvious. "Because I find you fascinating." The truth behind the question. Sorella stepped back, giving him space. "Your species exhibits remarkable neurological creativity. You endure environments that would terrify my people. You smile even when you suffer. You choose kindness even when ignored." She lowered her gaze. "And you are ignored often, human Elias." His chest tightened. It wasn't an accusation, just an observation expressed in the Varan's painfully honest style. "I have watched how you walk alone, how you speak politely even when no one speaks to you, how your eyes light up when you explain equations to yourself under your breath." Her voice softened. I wanted to know why no one has chosen you. A pause. And whether you would choose me. Elias swallowed hard. This was not what he expected today. Sorella, he whispered, humans. We don't usually start conversations with That question, she pressed a fingertip to her chin. I suspected I misunderstood the textbook. It's definitely misunderstood. Sorella's skin glowed brighter. Varin's sign of embarrassment. I wished to express interest in beginning a courtship cycle, she said softly. I believed humans preferred boldness. Well, some do, Elias muttered. But usually you get to know someone first. Talk, spend time, build trust. Sorella's eyes widened, shimmering silver. So humans require connection before physical bonding. Yes, exactly. Her face lit with pure joy. Then I would very much like to make connection with you, Elias Trent. The walk back to the dorms, they walked side by side through the glowing hallways of the exchange campus. Elias couldn't stop glancing at her Sorella, walking with hands clasped carefully, mimicking human posture she'd seen him use. So, Elias managed, you really meant what you said. You think I'm fascinating? Of course, Sorella answered. You are unlike anyone I have known. When you solved the gravitational tensor equation in class, your eyes sparkled. And when the console shocked you, you apologized to it. She smiled gently. I have never seen kindness directed at a machine. That was just me being stupid. That was you being human, she corrected. A species that turns survival instinct into compassion. It is why so many worlds admire you. They paused beneath a window overlooking the planet Earth. Clouds swirled like galaxies beneath them. Sorella's glowing markings reflected in the glass. Ilias, she whispered. On my world, when two beings begin to bond, they share something important. He straightened nervously. Share what? She lifted her hand. Your story, Elise's story, he hesitated. Telling the truth was harder than solving equations or adjusting star drives. But her eyes waited. Patiently, I grew up feeling out of place, he admitted. Not bullied, just invisible. People saw me as the quiet nerd. And when I came here, it got worse. Everyone's so brilliant, so confident. I felt like I didn't matter. You matter, she said instantly. Elias's throat tightened. I just never expected someone to notice me. Sorella stepped closer until their shoulders brushed. Respectful, but warm. In Varan culture, she murmured, we say, stars shine brightest when they think no one sees. Perhaps you are such a star. Ilias's cheeks burned, and for once, it wasn't from embarrassment, it was from being genuinely seen. Sorella's story, my people rarely leave our world, she said. We fear the unknown. We analyze everything before stepping forward. She looked down at her luminous hands. But when I saw you a human who dared to be, alone yet never bitter, I wanted to step forward. Too, she met his eyes. You gave me courage. Elias exhaled shakily. I'd like to spend more time with you. A lot more, actually. She smiled, glowing brighter than ever. Then we shall begin the human courtship cycle, she said firmly. Step 1, conversation. Step 2, shared activity. Step 3, mutual emotional bonding. Elias coughed. Where did you read that? A human romance forum. Oh God. It was very educational. A beginning. not an ending when they reached the dorm wing. Sorella paused at her door. "Elias," she said softly, "just to confirm there will be no intercourse today." He nearly tripped Eno. "Definitely not." She nodded thoughtfully. "I am pleased. I would like to first earn your trust. And your heart," he swallowed. "You already have." Sorella touched her palm lightly to his Savarin gesture, equivalent to a warm, gentle kiss. "I look forward to learning more of you, human Elias." She disappeared into her room, leaving him stunned, breathless, and smiling like he hadn't smiled in years. And somewhere deep within the floating campus of Chiron University, a lonely human nerd and a luminous alien woman began a story the whole galaxy would one day tell. Asterisk.